Hey, what are your initial feelings after you watch the Jumbo Bass music video? And what do you reflect on them? What's your reaction to them?
I feel like psyched up, ready to go.
a bit of a hype.
Like you want to go out?
Yeah,
Gets your build, gets your blood pumping.
So would you say like a party as the plot would increase that?
It'll make you want to go out. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to have a...
But that will match it well.
It makes you have a good night or something.
It puts you in a good mood as well. Yeah.
Hang on. Right. What are your favourite current music videos? Technically like drum and bass mainly, if there is, but not necessarily.
I really like the idea for the Black Eyed Peas video.
Yeah. I've got a feeling
one, because that's really
Oh,
cool.
like the,
Yeah.
I really like that idea.
Well, that's the kind of idea we're going to base ours on.
Yeah, that's what
What,
the
with
original one to.
I like the idea
Yeah,
of
singing
singing
it
as well.
Yeah.
I like the pendulum one with the fat man on the street when he's dancing naked.
Yeah, I couldn't say that I've seen that.
That's a life choice there, Paul.
But Pendulum is good. We like Pendulum.
Yeah.
Oh, and the bit different. What's it called? The Prodigy. You know, the War.
Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, that's good.
Why do you specifically like these?
Well, for the Black Eyed Peas,
They're a bit
I
different.
love the feeling it gets me, and it gets you in the mood to have
Like you
a
want to
party.
be there.
And it's a bit different with pain. Everyone's like goes money with pain for some reason, so it's like pretty cool. And then
And why do you like the Prodigy one, Adam?
Oh, I just think it's like different, and it's like instead of going with like what everyone thinks you should do, just go like how you want
it's
to do it.
really weird. Like
Yeah, it's
Is
just,
that the stop motion one?
I think
With the little
Yeah,
paper?
with the
Yeah.
Oh, the little
Yeah.
babies.
That is a really, you wouldn't put that video with that type of genre music.
not
It works really
usually,
well.
but it works
Yeah,
very
it's
nice.
well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Right, have you seen the original, the Propane Nightmares video?
No.
No.
Next question.
Should we, do you want us to tell
Yeah,
us
go
your
on, go on,
idea?
yeah.
What are you doing?
And then you elaborate.
Oh no, I've got a few more questions there.
Okay.
Do you want the music video to include the band?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have like shots of it, so you got kind of got like a narrative going on, and then shots of the band playing.
Would you want them to be involved in the storyline then?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
If
but
they-
so they're having
Because say you
fun
could
with it.
have the band and then a different storyline, which you keep going back to both of them.
I think they
I
should be
think
part
it
of the
would connect
storyline.
it more to have the band in the.
Yeah. Otherwise,
In the
Because it's
storyline.
not like an actual like indie band. It's
See, we've seen
Yes.
in the majority of the drum and bass videos we've seen, the band is completely separate
yeah.
to the plot, apart from Hooligans, for example,
But
where they're at the party.
The actual song, Pendulum Propane Nightmares, he's singing it
Yeah.
while he's walking with the people,
Yeah.
part of the story.
And that works well as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think it would be better to have them involved.
Yeah,
Or the band involved because it connects it more. But and if it's conventional for the band not to be involved, then you can always break it.
Yeah, that's like that's kind of
You
genre,
have
isn't
like,
it?
like you can have them at the party, but like just like blended in rather than just like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
playing.
they're normal
yeah,
people.
so just
So
like
they're not really recognised as a band, they're
Yes.
recognised as people.
yeah.
Do you like music videos for storylines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
you know
think
you
it's
can,
always good to have narrative.
yeah, because you know you can get some
Otherwise, they get a bit boring.
videos which are just a bit
Yeah.
anyway.
I like
The ones where you
storylines.
see them in like recording studios, boring.
It would
Yeah.
definitely keep you interested.
Yeah.
And do you think, because you're part of our target audience, do you reckon it would work and make you relate to the song and the video more if the actors were your age? Would you prefer that? Would you rather have
I
a
would
younger
feel
one?
that's the difference.
I
I think
think.
you'd better relate to it more if they were your age. I think
Yeah.
18 to 25.
Yeah, I think that's the best
good
age.
Yeah.
Like young adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the band need to be quite old because drum and bass bands tend to be
Yeah.
more mature.
I'm curious about tell the story then.
Yeah. So our idea is basically to have a woman. We found this cover of a song, and it's a woman singing the lyrics, which is really different, but it really works. And we've got this idea of a woman like coming in from a night out, looking a mess, obviously drunk, walks into a room, passes out on her bed, shuts her eyes, and it's almost like her delusional experience, like hallucination. And
Like
this
she
party,
is literally having a nightmare.
yeah, and like this party starts evolving with all these people turning up to like this woodland area, and this party starts like getting a bit out of control, and it's obvious everyone's drunk, and it gets a bit crazy, and that's the idea. We tend to use like props such as like paint and
Masks.
yeah,
stuff.
masks. We want the characters to be dressed in fancy dress, so it's quite weird and quite and
Like a hallucination.
unusual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she meant to be part of it, like in the story, or is she?
We
meant to be,
haven't
like,
decided
around
that
it?
yet, and that's what we need to.
Is she on drugs?
That's what
Could
we
be.
want. Like propane nightmares. Propane is a gas.
Yeah, it could be cool to have like all that going on and then her like
It's
kind of
like-
wandering through it all, like getting
That's
really
pretty-
Yeah,
involved
like
in it, like
confused,
people like
almost.
messing around.
Like
and
at
stuff.
first she could be all confused and not knowing what's going
Yeah,
on.
as
But
if
then
she's wandering
quite
through it.
enjoying it.
Yeah,
Or you see her like get up out of bed, and she's sort of like, and then the party's going on around her.
yeah.
Which is a bit like.
Like even if she doesn't pass out in a bed, if she just passes out in a field.
Yeah, you could put like
Yeah.
a blanket down near and like bedding, and then she gets out of it. And
Yeah,
then
something
her
so
legs
that's
go
really
through.
normal.
Yeah, that's good. So like,
It starts off really normal.
So you think that she's in it because
Yeah.
it's going to mess with your hair.
so she
Or you
starts
just have it,
in
like,
her
falling
room,
asleep in the bed, and
and
the
then
bed's
she
in the
wakes
walls.
up in a bed in the middle of a field.
Yeah,
Yeah, something really
Yeah.
weird, but like, so it
It's
think,
like a
oh, it's just a
single
normal
bed.
story, and then
Yeah.
it like.
and you
another-
could merge the
That's actually
image
pretty good
from
there.
her in her
Yeah,
bed
it's
and
got-
use the
it's
same
got clothes
duvet
on.
and merge
Yeah,
it,
it's
so
right, so she's, like,
as
in
she's
the
getting
bed.
out, it then turning into this.
Yeah.
But she won't.
Yeah.
She won't be getting out.
Adam just
No,
had a
in
really
dream
good
getting out
idea.
of bed.
That's a very good
Alright.
idea.
He just had a good idea of putting her going to bed.
Like, she just
and
goes
then-
to sleep in a room, and then she like closes her eyes, and then when it opens her eyes, like the bed, and she's exactly the same in the bed, but it's in like a wood.
But
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it'll be hard to get a bed in a wood. What about just like a camp bed or a blow-up mattress or
Yeah.
something?
I've got a camp bed.
Yeah.
It looks like a bed. It's got like headboard and that.
And then you can just stick the same duvet and then
Crikey.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
serious camping.
Serious camping.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Do you think with this type of genre of music you need text in the video?
No,
I
I
thought-
think the
no,
video
no.
should explain itself. You wouldn't have to have text.
No,
in it.
definitely.
No, I think I'll make it look a
So
bit.
it needs to be quite a clear plot then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that clear because that's
Because
the whole
of the
point
song, the actual song, you
Yeah.
can, because it's a nightmare type of thing, you can mix and match in the middle of it without having to completely explain it.
Can you think of any more props or costumes that will help create this hallucination?
I know you
And
said
make
the
it a
thing
bit more
about
real.
Yeah, the Smirnoff advert
that.
was really
That's
good.
good.
And
When they've got
using
like all the
stuff-
ice and then like in tree stumps and that.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
we were thinking about a bonfire, but whether that's possible at your house or not.
Because it would be in the woods anyway, so
Probably not the best idea.
No.
I don't think it would be allowed
Yeah,
because it's
bonfire
part
in
of
a
the
wood.
national forest.
Yeah.
We want it to look like a nightmare fairy tale almost.
You should have like stuff
You're
like
gonna
in the
have her-
trees and
How
stuff.
are you going to have her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, not like blankets, but like.
Yeah.
No, we could have her
Like
dressed
Like rags and stuff like that
Yeah.
from the trees.
Or we
Yeah.
could have her dressed like as if she's going out, but rather than like heels and stuff.
Or you can have like
throwing
in her
wings and
nightdress.
Like stuff like that.
Yeah,
Kind of gets
going
the-
in.
And because I am moving and I've got everything taken down, you can use like my chandeliers and stuff like because you know on Smirnoff advert, they have that. You just stick a torch hanging from it, which gives you light. But we just hang it from a branch.
I like the
That'd be
idea of
cool.
hanging stuff like down.
So it's really
trees.
messy, but like.
Yeah.
And like you should have like sofas and stuff, like old sofas just around.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
You're gonna pay for these sofas.
Just throwing ideas out there.
It's
Throwing
like,
They were in the middle of a woods. I mean, I understand like
Alright,
death
so you're not
traps,
going
but I think
No, just throwing ideas out there.
Anyway.
like a stream right. There's Brackley Park.
you can always get wooden benches and wooden chairs and just put
Yeah.
pillows and stuff on them.
Yeah. So have we come to the idea that we're definitely doing this party in the woods?
Have you got any more like? Obviously, one party. That's the main idea. That's the core of the music video. But have you got any ideas around that could
Who's the
take
actor?
over the idea of
Don't
the
know.
girl going to sleep?
Are the lyrics? Are the lyrics? Are they like? Do they have a story in them?
They do. Like the video to the actual original one is all about it's
It's
all
a
about a big
clan.
like cult
Yeah.
who go to this sort of church to die. It's very strange.
If you look it up on Google, it's really interesting.
It's
Does
really
it have like all the
interesting.
people like after her or something? So, like,
That's what
lyrics-
it's like in the
Yeah,
video.
that's
Is it?
what it's like
Oh.
in the video.
It's really and like they're trying to chase like a religion kind of thing.
It is good. It is
Maybe
good
we
fun.
could do like something like all these people at the party are after
Maybe
this girl
she's-
trying to change her into
We
this
could
weird
have
thing or
like
whatever.
someone for a joke dressed up as like a nun or a priest,
Yeah.
just like to kind of link that
Okay.
religion into it.
Or you
What
can make
you
her
said-
look really normal and everyone else look really weird. Like her dressed in like something really formal and really, really normal.
Yeah.
What
they're
you
all
said
really
was
weird.
good is in having them try and change her, as in because they're everybody wearing weird stuff. You said like masks. You could get them trying to put it all on her.
Yeah,
and in the end of it, her wearing.
Yeah. Maybe she wakes up with all the stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so she has to.
Yeah.
Would you want like, you know how like in some videos there's like there might be like a party and then someone going to the shop. Like, do you know what I mean? There's two kind of different storylines. It's not just they don't just stick at this party. Would you want that?
Depends,
Or
like,
would you?
What are you going? You can have like the person singing.
I think that's good to have that cross cutting between.
Yeah, that's
the
so
band.
it's not just this party.
They could all be wearing top hats and stuff. I think that's quite cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Not
that's
waistcoats.
good idea.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. I've got the whole Florence and the Machine in my head.
Yeah.
I forgot what song.
Yeah.
Dog Days Are Over.
Yeah, and that's really cool. And how
Face paint and stuff like that.
basically.
See, I don't think you need two plots because the one plot we have is so chaotic.
Yeah.
So what? And
I
then
think
just
it was
have her
confusing.
singing into a mic or something, or
Have her and her band. Just have shots.
or maybe
of,
her just like
drums
locked in a
and
room.
stuff.
She could still be
literally
in
just
the
locked
bed.
in a room going mental because she can't get out. And
Wait, is she?
Yeah.
You know the girl who's on the bed? Is she going to be the one singing?
yeah, that's the main.
She could just be in bed singing while like everyone else around her just going
With her eyes shut though.
Kicking
True.
off.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Like everyone being with, and there's probably like a little gap around
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
like in a circle almost, and she's just singing, but everyone can't.
Flashes from that back.
Yeah.
We could have.
So it's almost like the party's still going on, but you always have a cut. Like
She's still in bed.
everyone's,
sort of
it's almost like a
Yeah.
performance as well as a party.
Well, that's good.
We
It's
could have
completely
like
different.
as everyone swarms into this field or woodland or whatever, they swarm around her bed in a big circle and they're like standing there just waiting for her to act or something.
Or maybe like start like from one, like again, in the video that we just saw the sound, like you know how they're like running around like from tree to tree, and you get like shots from people like, like from like, do you know what I mean? They're hiding behind
Yeah.
trees, so it
Yeah.
starts like one or two, and then there's like hundreds.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
not
really
hundreds,
good,
but-
isn't it? I like that.
I think we're about done.
Thank you very much, I enjoyed that.
Has anyone got any more input?
Thank you.
Anything?
No, it sounds
I
good.
think one thing that you need to be careful of though is because I've listened to the one that you showed, and obviously it's done with like guitars and stuff. I think for having a party in the woods, you're going to have to add in a lot of drums and stuff to get it the same kind of chaoticness as the actual.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, another thing.
Sound.
You know how we've talked about a girl singing and joining the instruments?
I think that's
They could be
sensible.
really
Yeah,
loud
you're
with
going to need
violins.
some like.
Gonna need
Violins
drums
and
and
like
bass.
cellos and shit.
You're going to need
Yeah,
some like
yeah.
whatever the special sound effects things that they use on the keyboards to
I
make
mean,
it. And I'm sure
Yeah,
that somebody does that around here.
What, put extra music in it as well?
Like the same type of notes and the same feeling as the actual.
Yeah, like chaotic like drums and stuff, like to mix with what's going on.
Yeah, but just so it keeps up with the whole chaoticness of the woods.
You could even have one guy just playing like one drum in the wood, like
Yeah.
to a beat. Just,
Yeah,
Like just jamming.
yeah.
The
yeah,
thing is, we have decided that we're going to take the pace of the song because obviously it starts off slow,
yeah.
and we're going to reflect that in the like shots and in the like edit. So at the start, it's going to be quite slow paced,
Yeah.
quite mellow, and
Chill.
that will be when everyone starts coming into the woods.
Yeah.
And then as the beat like picks up and as the rhythm picks up, that's when it will all start picking up.
Yeah.
I think you should have like smoke machines as well.
Oh yeah, we're definitely, we're thinking about getting like lights and maybe borrowing from the media suites, you know how they're really, really bright.
Like having like flashes.
Yeah, and put like flashes in the editing and stuff, and we want to use
have-
paint and stuff like that.
We could have a car.
Very nice.
We could have a car drive onto the field, and that could be like their sort of like lights from the car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
It's like weird lighting then, isn't it?
Are we about done then?
Yeah.
Is that right, people?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Places to go, people to see.